Hello everyone, Treecks here, and welcome to the final part of Spyro 2, Ripto's Rage. It's a bit risky to say this is the final part, because it might actually turn out a bit longer, forcing me to cut up this episode. But one thing I am sure of, I am going to record this in one go. Whether this is going to end up being a cut episode or not. We are going to finish off this game today. Something I will record in one go, no matter what. And how long this is going to take, I will see afterwards. And therefore saying, let's get started. I don't want to waste a whole lot of time, because I'm hoping to clear off this final stage and the final boss in this episode. That much I think is clear, if you listen to my words. There's still work to be done in this stage. There's 2 more orbs we need to get. This stage indeed has 3 orbs. We only got 1 of them so far. We're also still achievement hunting, which is easy to do. Just kill all of the bees with a spit item. And, yeah, other than that, just collect the gems. But I can remember collecting the gems is actually the hardest thing to do here, so let's make sure we don't forget any of them. Like the ones over here, because I can remember these are a couple that I actually forgot the first time through. If you take this elevator up, you will find yourself a rocket. Remember that container that we found a while back? And that's indeed where this will go. Plenty of gems. However, those were not the only ones. If you let the elevator go up, you will actually find yourself... Oh, never mind, there's no gems here. For some reason I actually remembered there were, but apparently I was mistaken. You can go down there at least. There's just nothing to do there. Now, in that case, let's continue killing bees with spit objects. The spitballs. Whatever they're supposed to be. Some sort of fruit, I think, but it's a little bit hard to imagine that a small piece of fruit would actually be able... Oh. Smart move, sir! But I still win. No, apparently that was the final one. Defeat every Robo Bee with a spit object. Yeah, it would have been nice if the achievement actually named what it is supposed to be, but spit object is still a bit vague. It was the achievement for the stage at least. Now, all we have to focus on is collecting gems and collecting orbs. That's all that is left. Over here, I guess. First get a couple of gems down here. Kill the enemy. I'm not entirely too sure what the exact number is we need in order to unlock the power-up for this stage. But I'm going to assume the moment we reach it, we do have enough. This is another stage where the power-up actually appears all the way at the end of the stage. Therefore, if you kill every single enemy, it's pretty much impossible to not have enough. Don't you actually get there. Ah, I was kind of afraid that was going to happen. Oh, come on. Don't make me blame the camera for my lack of 3D platforming skills. Because I will never blame myself, it's always the camera's fault. That makes 20. Gems. This is actually the part where the shortcut comes out, but for that we first need to activate the orb, get the return portal. And then all of the shortcuts will also activate in this stage. Okay, looks like we are here. And this is actually the giant bug lamp we were after. Making sure they are not able to invade this farm anymore. Looks like we have all of the gems by this point. Excluding the ones that actually lead to the final orb mission over there. So let's grab these and talk to you. The bug lamp is on again.
Way to go, Spyro! Them varmints won't be coming near our crops now. Can I offer you a report?
It is going to be the second to last orb in the game. 63. However, like I said, second to last. There's still one more. But for that we need to go over there. Actually make use of the supercharged power-up one last time. In this pretty interesting but also very difficult mission. I'm not too happy to see you again, Mr. Question Mark Jar. These things can be so annoying because they're so easy to forget. Oh, the first one is actually over here. Might as well take that one immediately. Oh, that's right in front of the first orb mission. However, I think I'm going to do the other orb mission first. I'll go back to the beginning of the stage later. If I do it correctly, it's going to lead me there anyway.
I used to drive my tractor all around the farm, but some fool robot blocked the path up. Do you think you can clear things up with a bit of supercharge?
Mission: clear the tractor path. Difficulty: hard. Well, this guy is suggesting we should use a little bit of supercharge. However, if you want to do this, we need to do all the way supercharge, so a little bit is not going to cut it. It is going to be fairly difficult because this pathway will actually have a lot of turns, sharp ones even, as you can see right over here. Now that's going to make this by far the most difficult supercharge path we've done so far in this game. And how do I get back up there? Not like that. Need to make sure not to fall too much. Luckily, because of the stage being cleared officially, all of the shortcuts should be active. Also gives me a chance to actually go after this jar. First things first. Get back to that orb mission. You can also jump on the pathway from up there, but I'm going to be charging through there in a minute anyway. At least assuming I'm not going to fall too often. Alright, let's try this again. Apparently there's a turn to the left over here. Then, whoa, 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 whoa. Still going. I'll return for the gems later, don't worry. First need to go clear this pathway. Door. Oh. There's a turn right after the door. It would have been nice if I knew that. On the way back, let's get all the gems. And get myself back to the shortcut again. Yeah, these I also need to get. Jumped right past them. My mistake. Or not per se a mistake, it's just hard to do. Actually doing the supercharge and getting all of the gems at the same time in one run. Yeah, that's not my kind of thing. I should have pretty much everything by now. Whoa, well, this gives me a chance to go up here and get this gem. That should be the only one, I think, on this path. Yeah, looks like it. Okay, now I should actually have a clean sweep towards the end. I'm pretty sure I got all of the gems on this pathway. And therefore saying the ones that are actually in the question mark jar should be the final gems we need to get in the stage. First, I want this orb. For that we actually need to clear an entire lap of this route. By far the hardest one in this game. Luckily we don't have to do it 3 times this time around, unlike in Fracture Hills. But this one time will actually do.
A fine piece of steering that was, Dragon. Here, take this thingamajig I found in the cow pen.
And there we have the final orb of this game. 64. Perfect number. All orbs collected. Now we only have to actually work on the gems. Where did that question mark pot go? It actually appeared in one of these lower areas, I think. Not this one by the looks of it. The other one. That one should be right over here. Yeah, I see it. There you are. And that is all the way at the beginning, I think. Allow me to check. The beginning is the southwest of the map. Easily found. And there you are. That's no doubt the final one. Gem-wise, that was all. 400 out of 400. 100% level complete! And with that we should have 100% complete in every single world. And that indeed we do. Winter Tundra world fully completed. There's one thing we are still missing. And that is the cutscene for Robotica Farms. Whenever successful. Alright, my big lamp is now working. Time for us to test out if it really works. I think the answer is yes. Oh, why can't bugs resist light? Well, very simple. Some bugs actually can resist light. Not every single bug is attracted to light. That is actually a misconception. Only some of them are. But anyway, I'm not talking about biology here. We're talking about Spyro. And we're talking about finale. And we're talking about completing this game. Winter Tundra, of course, still has one more stage to do officially. And that is going to be Ripto's stage. The man himself. The guy that actually took over Avalar the moment he accidentally got pulled into this dimension by Hunter. But he has been quite a nuisance in here. It is our job to kick him out again. Because only a dragon can.
Alright, Spyro. Now that you've got the orbs, Ripto's demise is only moments away, right? Right? Well, anyway, good luck. He's right through this door.
Wish me luck. There's also still a skill point and an achievement we need to get here. It is not going to be easy.
Yeah! Come back here, you useless animals!
Hey, Shorty, maybe I can help.
What? You again?
Yup. If you want to test that power crystal, why don't you try it on me? I'll stand still, I promise.
I like that idea. Dragon, you've just sealed your fate!
Ripto, the final boss of this game. Just like the previous two bosses, one thing is not going to be different. We also need to do this guy without getting hit in order to get ourselves the skill point. The achievement is something different. For that we simply need to use all of the orbs we're going to get at least once. That is not going to be a problem, but getting the skill point is definitely still tricky here. And I wouldn't be surprised if it actually takes me multiple tries. Let's begin.
Spyro, we want to help you fight Ripto. Elora is using the orbs you collected to store power-up energy. Hunter will throw the powered-up orbs to you as they become ready. Even as we speak, the professor is experimenting with new forms of power-up energy, so you'll soon have abilities that no one has ever seen before.
Alright, and this is how the fight works. Just like Zoe explained, Hunter is going to be flying around, giving us orbs, and we need to collect them before Ripto does. As you can see on the screen, he also has a orb gauge, so he's also able to power himself up. And if he powers himself up, he's going to attack us in a special way. Attacks that are a lot more difficult to avoid than the simple flame balls that he's throwing at us now. Alright, I've got the blue one. That's going to give me supercharge. It's one of the 3 attacks you can get. Obviously, which color you grab last will actually determine what kind of attack you will get. It's, same applies to him, actually. If he gets a red orb, he actually gets that shockwave attack. In order to get the achievement, I need to make sure I get all 3 of them at least once. Here's the flame attack. Obviously got it if you get the 3 red orbs, or at least a red orb as the last one. That's obvious. I need to make sure I get the green one last. And Hunter makes it easy for me. This will give you some sort of lob shot. Not per se a very powerful attack, but enough for the achievement. Use all 3 of the power-ups that are dropped. So at least we can actually say that we've got that already. Now let's try to finish the fight. Which is something I'm not going to do right now because I got hit. Let's start over. Alright, attempt number 2. I'm actually kind of ashamed that I got hit. Because normally this shouldn't be too difficult to do. This first part of the fight is definitely the easiest part. That I was already unable to do. Ow, ow, ow! You're just getting what you deserve, sir. Oh, you got it first. Not fair. There's two of them over here and I only got one of them. Makes blue. At least I don't have to worry about the achievement anymore. If I find any of these orbs, I don't have to worry about... No, I don't want that one because I did not have that attack yet. It's going to make it a bit easier. But it looks like he only has one more hit to do. You're going to be done here. Spit! And that takes care of the first phase. Of course, you didn't think that health bar was the whole fight. Second phase, you will actually get himself a mount. This will also change up his attacks, by the way. Hopefully we're not going to see any of them, because they're pretty difficult to avoid, I can remember, so... I'll try to make sure he's not going to get a chance to attack me. However, I doubt that's going to work this time around. Well, yeah, that attack is a bit of a comeback of the Gulp fight. This flame attack. But he got 3 orbs this time, so he's going to use a special attack for the first time on me. No, laser attack apparently. Well, I must admit that one is pretty easy to avoid. Now, he got another one. Nice job, Hunter! Threw it right in front of his face. Oh, thank you. I also threw one right before my face. And that one's going to be mine. Make sure not to get hit. Right, there we go. Supercharge! First time I actually got that one, I'm pretty sure. Knocking into him as many times as you can until it runs out. Start over again. That is mine. Also a blue one already. And a red one. Make sure to charge his attacks. And there we go. Flame you! And that is 2. There goes his mount. However, his next mount is going to be a flying one. The arena will crumble when we take to the skies for the final phase of this fight. We now get automatically equipped with Super Flame and Super Flight. So we are able to fly automatically, but also have Super Flame at our dispense. We're able to attack him from a distance, which is actually recommended to do. He will of course also try to hit us with his distant attacks. And if we're far away from him, it's harder for his attack to home in on you. You should be safe. Never actually directly go towards him, because then it makes it easier for him to hit you. And you know what that means? If that happens, then you need to start your quest over again for the skill point. Okay, he's really close to me now. To go out of the way. Okay, one more, and we are done here. Ripto, your reign over Avalar has ended. Spyro, give you the final hit. Right there. And the game is over. Skill point acquired. And Ripto will be forgotten in history.
Hey!
I don't think we could ever thank you enough, Spyro. I suppose you have to go now?
Yeah, I better. They'll be missing me in the Dragon Worlds, and I've still got a vacation to take. I need it more than ever now.
Before you go, I think that Moneybags has something he wants to give you.
I most certainly do not.
Hunter? Spyro, Moneybags is very sorry that he made you pay so much on your way through Avalar. We want you to keep the gems as a reward for helping us.
Wow, thanks. Sparks, can you grab them?
Let me just type in the new coordinates and there.
Spyro, you can now go to Dragon Shores.
Hey, why don't you guys come with me? I bet you could use a holiday.
I'm afraid we can't, Spyro. Ripto may be gone, but he caused a lot of damage during his short stay. We'll be cleaning up for weeks. Just remember, though, that you can always get back to Avalar from Dragon Shores if you want to visit.
Well, okay. Come on, Sparks. We got a lot of vacation to catch up on.
Yeah.
And finally we are able to do what we wanted to do at the beginning of this game. Actually take our holiday. And that actually concludes Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage. However, before truly closing off, we're going to talk about, first of all, skipping the credits. We once again get the same credits we saw in the first game. We are still not going to show them off. It is not called Reignited Trilogy for nothing. There's still a third game we need to cover. And the full credits are going to roll after that. But like I said, skipping the credits is not the only thing we're doing. There's also still going to be one more bonus episode. Even though we have beaten the final boss and we have completed the game, Spyro is on his way to Dragon Shores. However, Dragon Shores is indeed also a stage in this game. The moment the credits are done, we can actually play Dragon Shores as a stage. And therefore, concluding Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage is technically not really going to happen quite yet. There's still one more thing we need to do. Even though we are not going to do it today, if I look at my time, we're going to do it next time. We also need to show off the art gallery, of course. Beating Ripto without getting hit actually gave us the final skill point, and therefore the full art gallery is now unlocked. Also worth actually checking that out, I think. But there's still a bonus stage to do. A long story short. Next time, it is going to be the final stage in this game. Actually clearing off 100%. And next time, as you can see, we automatically get thrown into Dragon Shores. We are going to enter this amusement park and take our vacation. I will thank you for watching Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage, even though there's still some post-game content we are going to cover next time. Treecks out! I will see you folks next time.